I'm not ready to broadcast. You also don't have home plate. You won't show the better. I'm telling you what's on here. I'm looking at here. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm showing the close-up view. From time to time, between innings and stuff, you can focus in on the scoreboard. And
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to start with our visiting Leon Lions lineup for tonight. Batting first, Paxton Tomady, playing shortstop. Batting second. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay. Batting second, playing second base, Andrew Penny. Batting third, Matt Williams, playing third base. Catching tonight for Leon is Nick Flint. Playing first base, Riggs Newell. Designated hitter tonight, Rome Tarbert. Playing center field, Garrett Green. Playing right field, Ryan Sylvester. Playing left field, Nick Taylor. And pitching tonight for the Lions is number 18, Logan Melvin. Now for our Florida High Seminoles starting lineup tonight.
So was Caroline.
Batting first, pitching, A.J. Thorpe. Batting second, playing third base, Boone Hosey. Playing center field, batting third, Arjun Lynn. Catching tonight, batting fourth, Ethan Miller. Playing shortstop, batting fifth, Jack Murphy. Playing first base, Jace Kirkham. Playing second base, Colby Marini. Playing right field, Austin Fuller. Playing left field, Will Pfeiffer. The rest of our Florida High Seminoles, we've got Robert McCracken, Emery Laird, Jarrett Johnson, and Noah Gelbert. If y'all will stand with me as we play the national anthem.
And we're here, ladies and gentlemen, Florida High Field. Our first baseball game of the season with Florida High. Seminoles against the Leon Lions. At leading off, Paxton Toomey, shortstop, starting quarterback for Leon's. He waited, he took a lot of pitches. Hit the first one he saw right in the center field on first base. Paxton, a gritty athlete, does a little bit of everything. Was also our academic student of the game, is the quarterback for Florida's Tallahassee Leon High School. One pitch in, he gets a leadoff single. Leon comes in with a 5-3 record, a little high. Gorgeous day. A little overcast, sun's come out. Pretty day to watch a baseball game. Right down the middle there, 1-1. Got a chance to talk with both coaches before the game to manage it. They tell you don't go off far enough to draw a pitch. Stretches his lead again. Throw back to first. Wants to make sure. AJ wants to keep him close. Right down the middle, high. It's going to be an infield fly rule. Fly out the shortstop. Third baseman, number 10, Matt Williams, up for Leon. Right-hander on the mound. Toomey's gone. Good pitch. Oh, he might have him. Great head first dive. Slid in under the tag. Now in scoring position, looking to get a run first inning there at second base. A single will bring him home. There was a reason they kept trying to keep him close, and that was why. In the dirt. Ref was holding it up just a little bit there. Little breeze coming through. On the mound, Paxton has him worried about him. Outside and low. A 2-1 to count, one out. Runner on second, in scoring position. Paxton looking to score. Out in front, fouls it down the right field line. 2-2, one out. Paxton, without his uniform, looks like a much smaller guy. He took a lot of punishment playing quarterback back there. Rumor has it this is his sport. The one thing he is, he's a leader. Off speed there. Looks like it was outside. 3-2. Top of the first. Welcome to Insights High School Game of the Week. This is your host, Mickey Clayton, the coach. Stay tuned. You can see this game on Insights TV, YouTube, and also on WLCS television, Saturday and Sunday. It'll show 2 days. They came around on that one and got him. Could be 2. Line drive to left field. Paxton had already wound at third base. Double play. Leon goes down, one hit. Leadoff single by Paxson. Stole second. Line drive to left field. Paxson took off. They were able to double him off easily back to second base. Completed the double play. Leon goes without a run. Aggressive. They're aggressive. They go up looking to swing the bat. Yeah, Florida High coming up to bat next. Lead off batter, A.J. Boone, Regine Lynn. Broadcasting from the truck bed, Inside High School Game of the Week, trying to bring it to you, letting you see the baseball contest. Florida High and Leon. Leon with a 5-3 record, always one of the better baseball programs in the state. They do an excellent job in their baseball team and their baseball program. Florida High typically does well, even though they're off to a slow start. 3-4 early in the season. Typically playing up most of the time, much like the rest of their athletic programs. The general consensus is the better competition you play, the better it makes your team. Leon takes on all comers. Good support here from Leon, probably a crowd of about 25 from Leon. They probably equal what's on the Florida High side of the field. Florida High. My camera person wants me to lip read, but I can't understand what they're trying to tell me. I got a low one there around the knees. Strike one. Outfield playing straight away. Grounded to short. Paxson bobbles it. Both teams getting their leadoff hitter on base. Don't know if they're going to score that one a hit or an error. Run on first. AJ a lot more conservative on his leadoff than what he called that one a little low than what Paxson did. Hit it dead away center, deep, caught on the warning track. Gave it a ride. And we had a famous athletic director, Tyrone McGriff. He usually tries to make sure I don't put him on the microphone, so I won't put him on today. Like to talk to him offline about all these cancellations all over the sports world. Everybody, everywhere. Big East canceled their tournament at halftime. Oh, it got him picked off. Will he get back? And they got him in the rundown there. Both lead runners have been put out. Right here. That's RG Lynn. For baseball? Argent. For Center fielder here, Arjun Lynn, being recruited by Florida A&M for baseball. Baseball team just had a 3-game sweep over South Florida, I believe. Coach Jamie Shoops knows the players in the area. Former assistant coach at Florida State. He's put together a real good baseball program there. They're getting a low pitch call today. Right at the knees. He took that one 3-1, 2 outs. Got around on it a little bit too quick. Argent, number 4, playing center field. Confident in the plate. Catcher goes outside a little bit. A foul tip. Stays alive, 3-2, 2 outs. The wind's swirling around still right now. He got around on that one a little bit too much. Arjun's pulled 2 down the left field line. Coach McGriff came over. I think he took the real big bee that was hovering around, trying to lay claim to this area. Next time we have to bring some insect repellent with us. That was a big one there. Oh, off speed, got him. Got him swinging. At the end of 1. 3 up. Each team with the leadoff runner on base. Leon had Paxton Tamani get to second. Then he got doubled off on a sharp line drive to left field. And the score now is 0-0 with the top of the second. Looks like we have a softball game going on in the field next to us. A.J. Thorpe on the mound. Warming up with a little heat behind him there. Senior. Interesting day in the sports world. COVID-19 is affecting the day-to-day life of the sports fans here in the United States. Almost all the major basketball tournaments have been canceled. The most unusual one was with the Big East. They played the first half of the game and canceled the tournament halftime of the game. That was a little different. The SWAC, Southwestern Athletic Conference, is still playing their tournament while most other people have canceled theirs. AJ into the windup. A little high. Here in the top of the second. Waste a little time between his pitches. Oh. Right down the middle there, 1-1. Tried to take a little bit off that one. Swinging 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here in the top of the second. Between short and third. Nick Flint. Line drive single there. Riggs Newell, the first baseman. Rick standing up, fifth batter to be against our AJ. AJ takes, and they're off and running again. And got him. They've had Leon with 2 base runners, and both of them have been off and running. Unusual when you're against a fastball pitcher to take off and steal on them like they have. Must have identified something in that catcher. Whatever it was, they misdiagnosed at that time, got thrown out. Good throw. Actually, he had Paxton, but Paxton dove under the tag. A little high. Now the wind is blowing. Swirling. Inside that time. Moving the ball around a little bit more now. He had to think about if he was going to call a strike or not. Everybody else on the side had called it, but he kind of hesitated on it before he. Oh, I'm sorry, he didn't call it a strike. He called it a walk. He's on first. Catcher framed that one, held it. He actually didn't frame it. He just held it there. Runner on first. Third base runner for Leon. 1 out. Scoreless game. Got him swinging at one. Looks like that one's out of the zone. 0-2 ahead on the count. Ooh. A little high. 2-2. One out, runner on first. Going again. Win the second inning, Leon stolen 2 bases. Very, very aggressive on the base pass. It'll make you throw him out. Outside. Ground to the second. Should be an easy out there. Two outs with a runner on third. Garrett Green. First left-handed batter of the game. Foul tip. Foul tip. 3-pitch strikeout. First K of the game for him. Able to get out without a run. 0-0. Bottom of the second. Ethan Miller, the catcher, leading off. Then Jack Murphy, it's shortstop. Kobe Marini, second baseman up. The bottom of the second. 0-0. Hello. Two balls, no strikes. And that one a little high. 3 balls, no strikes. And taken all the way. 3 balls and a strike. And outside. And a pinch runner in, number 10, Emery Laird. The top of each inning, the leadoff batter's gotten on base. Swinging on the first pitch. Foul out to the catcher. At the bat, Colby. Must have caught that outside corner. Not much of a lead at first, and they are not concerned at all. Ground ball could be 2. Pulled him off the bag with the throw a little bit. Fielder's choice. Two down, runner at first.
It's like you need to watch
It might be in there, and it is. Austin Fuller up, running first and second. 2 down, scoreless game. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. And there's a strike. And got out there too quick. It might get down. Foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out. Wild pitch. Everybody advances. Runners on second and third, 2 out. Oh, yeah, he got caught looking. No doubt about that pitch. That was a strike. Leaving runners on second and third. 0-0 start. Going to the top of the third here. The Insights Game of the Week. This is Mickey Clayton, the coach, bringing this contest to you.
Brian Sylvester.
Number 19, right fielder Ryan Sylvester leading off the third here. Top of the third. Leon's leadoff batter has gotten a single in the first and the second to lead off the top of each inning for him. Taking on the first pitch. Strike 1. Took a little bit off that fastball that time. 0-2.
Ryan?
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Outside. Good eye. Ryan battling there. 2 strikes and now worked it to a full count. Grounded to third base. One down. A scoreless game, top of the third. A little bit outside. Good eye. Looks like Nick Taylor, left fielder, around on that one. Foul tip over our head. 1-1. Nice pitch. Oh. Second strikeout for AJ. Paxton leading it off, had a single last time out. He jumped on the first pitch, lined it right back in the short center field. Still aggressive at the plate. 2 pitches, 2 swings. Didn't take him long to steal second. Thrown out on the line of the left field for a double play. Bouncing dirt, Paxton running it out. Have to hurry. And that was just effort. As soon as he bobbled it, I thought he might have a chance because Paxton doesn't give up on anything. That's that same determination we watched when he was quarterback. 2 for 2. They're going to have to pay attention to him. He takes the largest lead at first we've seen so far. Everyone else is maybe 2 steps off. Maybe 3. Paxton's 4 or 5 steps off. He's looking to stretch it each time. Paxton takes second base again. Puts himself again in scoring position. This time AJ didn't pay as much attention to him as he did the first time. He led off the inning with a single, threw back to first 4 or 5 times. One ball, 1 strike. A single will score Paxton. Three balls, one strike, 2 outs. AJ not as preoccupied with the base runner. He's concentrating only on the job at hand. There it is. And he still may beat it out. So he's aggressive. He had a good lead off, and then he took off. Foul tip. Paxton with 2 hits, 3 stolen bases. Strike 3. 2 strikeouts that inning for AJ, leaving a runner on third. AJ with a high pitch count. We have him at 43 pitches in 3 innings. 0-0. Insights High School Game of the Week here with Mickey Clayton, the coach, our first baseball game of the season. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're pretty much everywhere.
London. There have been thousands of injuries associated with IBC filters. Ready? Mom, I used to.
Bottom of the third, 0-0. Low. Will Pfeiffer's looking at it. Watch that one below his knees. Got that one up, and it might be in the gap. Fly out to right field. One down. AJ Thorpe ups the bat. Led off the game with a single. You can get that low pitch call there. Foul tip off the first base line there. Deep in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, a drive right out of the reach of a diving shortstop there. Paxton, he gets to first base. AJ, 2 for 2. Both leadoff hitters, 2 for 2. Different is Paxton has 3 stolen bases leading off Leon. Or batting for Leon. Strike 1. Deep drive down right into the trees. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Took something off that one. Some clouds behind those trees over there now. Fooled him a little bit. Foul tip down the third base line. No balls, 2 strikes. AJ walks back to first. Looks like a military plane going overhead. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pop up. Planted under the left fielder. AJ jogs back to first. 2 outs. Arjun Lynn, FAMU recruit in baseball, up to bat. They throw back to first. AJ scampers back. He didn't have much of a lead. A little bit more than I thought. About 3 steps, 2.5 steps off. Curveball that wasn't close. Wanted him to chase it. 1 ball, no strikes. Grounded to short, he boots it. AJ turns and goes to third. Has to be an E6, I would imagine. Knowing Paxton, he said, "My bad, I got you though." Runners on first and third, 2 outs. Is Arjun gonna steal second?
Take it off. Good.
Must be the same thing on Leon's mind. Probably won't try a throw. If it does, it might be cut off by the catcher. I mean, by the pitcher to see if RJ is going to try and come in from third on attempted steal. But I'd imagine Arjun's going to go soon. Runners at first and third. First pitch is a ball. Running scoring position for Florida High. And that's a ball. 2-0. Nice off-speed pitch there, strike. 2-1, 2 out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runners on first and third. Bottom of the third, Florida High up to bat. Gets around in front of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There goes Arjun. Is RJ going to try to come in? They hit Arjun in the back with the toss. Second, they tossed it off the back of Arjun. The ball scrambled into right field. First runner comes in. Florida High with the first lead, first point, first run of the game, 1-0. We thought they might try to manufacture a run by doing that. That's hit up the middle. Arjun's gonna come home. Here comes the throw at the plate. And he, he called him out. He called him out. Seemed like almost the minute he heard somebody yell that he was safe, that he was going to call him out. Florida High scores a run, 1-0. At the end of 3. Leon's been very aggressive. I doubt very seriously that they're going to go this game without scoring. You're playing up tonight against Leon. Explain that just a little bit.
Yes, sir. Leon's one of the premier programs in town. You're only going to be as good as you can be if you play excellent competition. Leon, like I said, is a historic program, highly competitive, well coached, and we want to play teams like that, get us prepared for postseason. We're getting ready to go into a tournament down in Sanford, Florida. We're going to play up again against the 5A and 7A schools. And with this year, with the points at FHSAA, you have to accrue a certain amount of points. You get points for playing up. You get points for beating higher classification teams. So we're trying to accrue some points and win some games against good competition.
Coach, looks like you turned. Coach Dallenbach in an interview before the game, leading off of Leon. Drawing a strike. It hit deep, coming, dive and catch. Nice catch over in right field. Austin Miller dives, slides in, makes that catch, 1 out. Love how AJ pitches. He comes to get his work in. That's fly to left. He gets the ball back from the catcher, and he steps up and gets his work in. So far, he's only thrown 4 pitches this inning. He needed to cut down. He had thrown as many as 19 in 1 inning. Doesn't get much more efficient. Strike 1. He might be settling into a routine now. His rhythm is much better when he's out the stretch with no runners on. It's timing. Just watch him. A lot quicker. Batter from Leon steps out of the box just for a minute, trying to break his rhythm on the mound. So long as he's taking between pitches. Chess match going on. See who wins this one. A little high. Rhythm broken. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a single in the right. Leon with runners every inning.
All right, let's go, Ryan.
Run it at first. A little high. Diving back to first base. Two balls, no strikes. Run it first, stretching that lead a little bit. Strike. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here in the top of the third. 1-0, Florida High up. Off-speed pitch, picked a good pitch to steal on. But that's the 4th stolen base for Leon. Run it second. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul tip, stays alive. Top of the 4th, 1-0 Florida High lead. Foul ball, stays alive. Adding to that pitch count. balls, 2 strikes. 2 out. Another foul tip. Good battle here. Drive deep to center. Arjun back. Deep out. Leon leaves 1 again. And we come to the bottom of the 4th with the score. Florida High 1, Leon 0. Insights High School Game of the Week. New television home at WLCS Leon County Station, Public School Station, on Saturdays and Sundays. 2 games, 1 at 3 o'clock, 1 at 5 o'clock every Saturday and Sunday. Insights High School Games of the Week. Also showing middle school games. We showed the middle school championship games last week. We had one that was a double overtime game. Already on YouTube, 600 viewers in less than 1 week. 600 viewers on more than 1 week. Clicks do matter for those people who come and watch the games. They let us know the ones that you want to see by watching them. When you don't follow them, we figure there's no interest and we find another school to follow. But the middle schools, man, the way people follow them have made us add the middle schools to our cadre of schools that we cover. We now have covered middle school football, middle school girls basketball, and middle school boys basketball. 3 of our most watched football games were middle school contests showing Cobb Middle School undefeated and winning the championship. Off speed, ball 1. Cobb, his 12-year-old, had a national championship team out of Wakulla. 9 of those young men that played on the national championship team were at Cobb Middle School. And everybody's recruiting those gentlemen now as they go into 9th grade, trying to get them to come play at their high schools. Two balls, no strikes. 3 balls. Ooh, right down the middle there. Taken all the way, 3-1. Melvin with one down the middle, deep down the right field line. Will it stay up long enough to get there? And it does. One down, leadoff hitter, deep to right, and out. Blew that one by him. Jace Kirkham. Staying with fastballs. How you doing? No balls, 2 strikes. Breeze picking up. Center field flag is laying straight down, but I'm catching papers from blowing off the truck. Late swing with a third baseman getting under his glove. And beats it out. Run on first. Colby up to bat. Got a single last time up. And grounded to short. 1 might be late. Got him. Faced a minimum that time. Melvin give up a single, erased with a double play. Headed to the top of the 5 with the score. Florida High 1, Leon nothing. Florida High taking their time getting on the field this time. One nothing, top of the 5th. Right now, AJ's been able to keep Leon from scoring. A gutty performance. He's had to face base runners every inning. Sometimes in the form of the leadoff hitter.
Let's go, G.
Left-handed batter. Ooh. A little smoke. I missed him. 1-0. Grounder down the first baseline, down on the knee. Decides to keep it himself. Ground out. Ryan Sylvester fouled down the third baseline. Foul tip ahead on the hitter, 0-2, 0 balls, 2 strikes. Leaned over, foul tip, should be over the fence.
What about it? Let's go, 19.
Into the trees down the right field line. Just trying to put a bat on it to stay alive. 1 out, no balls, 2 strikes. 1-0. Florida High up by 1. Oh, fooled him then. Strike out. Nick Taylor, left fielder. Struck out last time up. Foul tip. 0-2. Outside. A hit back up the middle, diving under the glove. Hits a single up the middle. Leon with another base runner, as they have every inning. They have had somebody on base. Paxton up 2 for 2. This time with a runner on in front of him, and he's stealing. That's 5 stolen bases for Leon. Paxton can deliver now, score a run for his teammates. He'll knock a runner in on second base. He'll pick him up. He knows what it's like to be left stranded most of this game. High. Foul tip.
Come on, Sue, let's go.
The wind up, the pitch. Good eye, 3-1. And gets around on it, deep to left. Left fielder backing up at the fence. We're at the bottom of the fifth with the score. Florida High 1, Leon 0.
high schools, and you have to accrue a certain amount of points. You get points for teams, so we're trying.
A little bit. You got a little speed out there? Turn them loose on the base path a little bit. You got a little speed out there?
Yes, we do. Arjun Lynn, he's kind of got the green light. He's our center fielder, junior. He reads well out there, ball in the dirt, takes the extra base when he can. Very smart, intelligent base runner.
If it gets... That was Coach Dellenbeck talking about his center fielder, his junior, Arjun Lynn, that we were talking about, is being recruited by several people, outstanding athlete. He's given him the green light to be able to run and do whatever it is he needs to do to try and advance himself. We're really kind of surprised. I guess we didn't do our homework as well as we thought we were doing. We had envisioned Florida High being the aggressive one on the base pass, but it's Leon. They run. They run. Number 20, right to the right fielder. Austin. Fly out to right. Will up to bat. Talking about AJ's been battling. Leon pitcher Melvin, he's been battling too. 1-0 is the score. Deep down left field, that should be down the line, should fall. He does, extra bases. Number 3, he's turning this as stand up double. Will knocks it down the left field line, rolls to the fence. 1 out with a runner on second. AJ 2 for 2. And leadoff hitter and pitcher. He can help his own cause. He wants to try to move this runner around. His dad yelled at him, "Good eye." It sure was. Both of these baseball programs in good hands. Both coaches personable. Oh, takes a pitch. One at first and second. Looks like McCracken going in the run for him this time. One out, run on first and second. Boone up to bat. And bounces. 1-0. Another plane going by overhead. First and second. 1 out. Bounces this one up to the plate. Melvin might be getting a little tired now. Right down the middle there. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2. 1 out. Full count. 3-2. The heart of the Florida High lineup coming up. Oh, he got around on that one. Will it get in? It does. Third base stays. Base is loaded. Arjun Lynn up the bat with a strikeout and got on base on the air, hit it up under the catcher's glove. Everybody's coming together, bases loaded, and trying to decide, make sure everybody's on the same page on how they're going to defend this one. If they're going to come home, they're going to look to try for the double play. I'm sure they've been rehearsed on where the ball goes, where it's hit, what coach wants them to do. We talked about how Melvin had been battling. Here comes coach to talk to him now. This is Mickey Clayton, the coach, former head basketball coach for the men at Florida A&M University and former head basketball coach for the women at Florida A&M University. Now retired, doing Insights, bringing Insights broadcast to you. High school and middle school games in Florida and Georgia. Follow us. It's your first time here with us on Insights YouTube, Insights TV YouTube. Hit subscribe button. Allow us to continue to bring these broadcasts to you free. There is no charge or fee to watch our contests. Take the link, send it to the family members, call people you know, let them know your son or daughter or boyfriend is watching, is playing. Grandma, grandpa, these games are for you. I don't know what happened with my camera there. Arjun up to the plate, bases loaded. Melvin has been scrapping and fighting the whole game. I'm sure he's going to continue. Third base is in. I doubt Arjun is looking to bunt. Nice curve. That was not the pitch he was looking for. He's probably sitting on that fastball. A little treachery didn't work. I wouldn't be preoccupied about the first base runner. Oh, that curveball, he hit that one in the gap. That might be over, it's all over his head against the wall. But that first base runner is on us. He got greedy. Knocked in two though. Knocked in two, Florida High now with a 3-0 lead. Arjun with 2 RBIs. Strike one. He almost got him to bite. Hit right up the middle. And Florida High with 3 hits back to back. That's their 4th hit this inning. And they've scored 3 runs. Runner on first, 2 out still. Run on first. Snap throw to first. Outside. Ooh. 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs. 4-0. Florida High Seminoles up. A.J. Thorpe. Still pitching a shutout. Low. Off and running. And a stolen base. Florida High still staying aggressive, putting another runner in scoring position. AJ led off, started this rally. Well, we had a run on second with a double there. Will hit a double. This one might get in there. Might get in there, but might not too. Florida High sent 7 people to the plate that inning. With a double by Will. AJ hit by a pitch. Single by Boone, loaded the bases. Double by Argent, brought 2 in. 1 thrown out at the plate. Ethan Miller singled Argent in. They scored 3. They now go to the top of the 6th. Florida High is up 4-0 on Leon Lions. Ooh. Call strike. Foul tip. 3 balls, 2 strikes. AJ in his rhythm. Foul tip. Top of the sixth, 4-0, Florida High. Second walk of the game. The last 3 innings, AJ had not allowed the leadoff runner on. Leon Bench coming to life a little bit. Strike. Right across the letters. Concerned about that first base run over there. Fly out to right field. Last 2 times, Matt flied out to right. First inning, he hit into a double play. 0 for 3. Nick up to bat, 1 for 2. That's singles. Lead off on the second. Leon versus Florida High. Leon comes in with a 5-3 record. Florida High, a 3-4. You heard Coach Dellenbeck say he enjoys playing against a tougher competition, against the big schools, against Leon High, who traditionally has a very strong baseball program. There's a difference in having a good team and a good program. They have both. Long established as one of the perennial baseball powers here in the Big Bend. And Lil High, Florida High, no slouch either. Another airplane going over. It's about 6 of them we've seen the last 3 innings. Foul tip. First baseman giving chase. The 1-1. First time at bat, Nick drew 6 pitches, able to get a single. Second time up to bat, he swung on the first pitch, flied out to left field. He's into the 5th pitch now. Strike. 2-2. 2-2 to count. Low, full house. There's a little cooler breeze than what we've had. That was about 4 or 5 degrees cooler than the last one. A fly to right field. He lost it in the sun for a minute, and he did. He lost it in the sun. He lost it in the sun. It bounced in front of him. He was able to pick it up, throw out the runner who thought that he was going to catch it. Two down, run on first. And first baseman up. He ought to know what AJ has. He's seen 14 pitches from him. He got a walk and a single. High. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh. Ball. Call that one a ball. I've seen him throw the same pitch that was a strike earlier. 3-1, 2 outs. Strike 2. It loses him. Second walk of the inning. Up to bat, Ron. Fielder's choice, first time at bat and a fly out the center. They may have seen enough. And they took him out. He's thrown a lot of pitches. And we got a little activity behind they said no bumblebees allowed. And our cameraman caught that. That might be worth the price of admission just to go to Insights to see the scramble. That's the beat that welcomed us to Florida High when we first got here. Sitting right here trying to see what I'm doing now. It'd be as big enough to be a drone. 4-0, runners on first and second. This is Insights High School Game of the Week. Bringing you our first baseball contest of the season. We don't know if it'll be the last. We'll see what happens with Leon Public Schools at any time. Schools can be closed. Going into spring break, which is what everybody was trying to do, at least to get the spring break. But the colleges told them to take an extended spring break wherever you're going. Wild pitch. Runners advance. Well, after one of the warm-up pitches came over the curtain and into the crow's nest, we never knew what to expect there. But the colleges in the state of Florida gave them 2 weeks after spring break, wherever they were going to self-quarantine before they came back to school. I don't think the school system gonna quite be the same for a while. Ooh, foul tip. And one of the B's went and got their cousin, so it's 2 of them now. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Leon needs a run. Sophomore Boone Hosey on the mound now. Three and one. And the bases are loaded. And another plane overhead. Garrett Green up. Struck out once, ground out to first base. And Garrett's taking his time. Ground ball that gets through will score 2. 1 is in. The second one's in. Runners now first and third. A grounder that got under is 4-2. Leon coming back here in the top of the 6th. Still with a runner in scoring position and 1 at first base, 2 out. Ryan Sylvester struck out last time he was up. Also grounded out to third base. Oh, deep hit. That's going to be in the gap and brings in another run. And they're going to first and third. Leon on the corners. And they have come all the way back. It's 4-3 now with 2 outs. Runners at first and third still. All this damage with 2 outs, a walk, another walk, and 2 singles. Last 4 hitters have got on base for Leon. Now the score is 4-3. And the Lions have crawled and clawed their way back into this game. Nick Taylor singled last time up. He held off on that. First and third. Top of the 6th. Inside. Backed him off the plate. 2-0. AJ going over to talk to him. Boone has to get 1 out. Fake bunt there. I don't think Nick was going to bunt it, but he drew up the bunt. Foul tip. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 4-3. Top of the 6th. He stole second ball, still in his hand. Did the right thing. You don't even worry about it. You concentrate with the batter. And back the infield up. They're going for the hitter at first. Fly ball. Fly out to second base. Florida High finally sets Leon out, but Leon comes back with 3 runs in the top of the 6th. It's now 4-3. You good? How you doing? We talking to the We got the star quarterback from Florida High's very successful football team. We told you were going to be all right.
Yes, sir.
How's it feel now that the season's over, being able to just relax and see some of the other guys play and do that thing?
It feels good, and then now I can sit back and, talk up on Trey and hopefully teach him, and he can learn some of the tricks and stuff what me and Coach Hickman did last year, and then go out this season and make a name for himself.
Yeah, well, you had to tell Trey not to talk as much junk as he does. 'Cause he talks a lot, especially playing basketball.
Yeah. He's learning. I think now that he realizes that he's the guy now, he's taking it into his own hands to better himself and mature. So I think he's learning as he goes, too.
How your classes coming?
Pretty good, yeah.
Okay. How long before you go off to school?
I'm going to stay till I graduate, and then I'll leave, early June.
Okay. We thought you might go down there early.
Yeah, I had to take care of some schoolwork just so I can be eligible to graduate. I wasn't on a course yet because it was just moving so much, so I was missing some things. But I got it all handled now, so I'm just enjoying the rest of senior year.
Oh, you knew you were going to get it handled. That was never And the basketball season, you didn't end up playing, did you?
No, sir. I started to, but I just took time away to just try and put on some weight and get comfortable lifting and stuff and getting on those college workouts. And just focusing on myself. I sprint with Coach McGriff every week with the track team and stuff, so just trying to get right for college.
Now, you know it's going to be a little different playing for your dad. I played for my dad. It's a different animal playing for your dad.
Yeah. I'm excited for that part because he's always been teaching me, and sometimes I don't get to see him as much as I would like to, and now I get to see him every day. So I'm excited for that part. I'm excited to learn from him, be in his ear. I'm going to treat him like any other coach. He's going to treat me like any other player. So he's going to make me earn it. Yeah. He'll make me earn it, and that's all I ever wanted.
It's going to be very special to be playing for your dad. I'll never forget my time playing for him. I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
We'll keep up with you and see how you do. Tell your dad we wish him the best of luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It's going great. Willie Tiger Jr., Insights has been a fan of his all the way back when he was a junior. And we were saying that he needed to be playing then. We just called it like we see it. And they putting him in wide receiver and everywhere else. And we always liked him, and we always thought that once he got a chance that he would do exceptionally well, and he did. We're very proud of him. And he's always given Insights its respect. We appreciate him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 6th. So he's going to have to make a long throw. Paxton held the ball and threw him out. Now he can throw it now. It's really good to watch some of these student athletes grow up and start to live their dreams. Paxton's one of them. We watched him as a quarterback, and he took a beating back there trying to lead a line that could hardly block for him. He was running for his life most of the times we saw him. They always told us baseball was actually his better sport. Leon back in this ball game. Oh. Back in this ball game, 4-3. If you listen to that bench, that dugout, they never seemed like they were worried about it, even when they were down 4-0. Hit back up the middle, hits the mound, takes a strange bounce. Paxton throws him out again. That's a more difficult play than you can imagine. because the trajectory of the ball changes once it hits the mound and it pops up in the air, changes the bounce. Paxton never stopped his forward motion, caught it on a hop, and in one motion threw him out. Foul tip. Down third baseline. Leon with a fresh arm on the mound. Matt Williams, the third baseman, now throwing. I was just getting ready to say seemed like he had good command of his pitches. Has him batting away, stepping away from the plate, and it's now 3-1, 2 outs. Four to 3. The last 3 pitches got away from him a little bit. Will up to bat now. Double his last time up. 2 outs, 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, 1 strike. 4 to 3. Oh. Nice breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He fooled Will on that one. Right back through the mound. Hits the second baseman in his chest. We just got through talking about the strange hop it takes over that pitcher's mound. The runners on first and second. First and second. AJ up to bat. 2 for 2. And hit by a pitch. Tried to frame it. Another plane. Lights on here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 6th, 4 to 3. Florida High up by 1. Two and 1. Blew that one by him. 2 and 2. And blew it by him. A strikeout there. Left 2 on. We go to the top of the 7th. Florida High with a 1-run lead, 4-3. Insights High School Game of the Week. Boone Hosey, 3.9 grade point average from Florida High. Our Dr. Arthur Woodard, academic student of the game, 3.9 grade point average. Boone Hosey, congratulations. We will see you May 5th. You'll get an invitation to come to our 4th annual Dr. Arthur Woodard Academic Award Dinner, hosted by Insights and the Woodard Foundation of Miami, Florida. The award itself named after Dr. Arthur Woodard, 2-time Hall of Famer, principal from Miami Central High School, Hall of Fame at Florida A&M University, Hall of Fame Florida High School Athletic Association. Felt that academics was important. Hall of Fame football player. Hall of Fame football player for Coach Jake Gaither. Went on to get his PhD, become principal after being a highly successful football coach. This award sponsored by the Woodard Foundation of Miami, Florida. They have sponsored over 100 student athletes who have been winners of this prestigious academic award over the last 4 years of Insight Sports. Leon High School, Florida High, 2 of the very first original schools to allow and agree to let Insights come on their campus and telecast their games that you now see and have seen for the last 4 years, free. A special shout out to Coach Feely. His dad, a highly successful coach at Merritt Island, Florida. Two and 1, no outs. Leon excited about continuing what they started in the last inning. Leadoff hitter, dangerous, Paxton Tamani, 2 for 3. 2 singles, fly out to left field, 3 stolen bases. A lot of chatter, a lot of confidence in the dugout from him. And they got him looking. Got him looking. That was big for Florida High to be able to get Paxton off. He's a dangerous leadoff hitter. They scored 3 runs last inning without Paxton coming up to bat. Andrew led it off last inning with a walk. Leon scored 3 runs last inning with 2 outs. He's bringing the heat. 1-1, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes. That's Boone Hosey trying to close it out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dr. Arthur Woodard, academic student of the game, 3.9 grade point average. That's been a strike call most of the night. Oh, Jace Kirkham on the mound. Thank you. Way to correct me. I sure had that wrong. Wow, another 10th grader, Jace Kirkham. 5 freshmen and sophomores on this Florida High roster. Easy. Run on first. One ball, one strike, one out, one runner on. Deep and out in center. 2 down. Nick up the bat, 2 for 3. A single, a fielder's choice, fly out to left field. Florida High with some good young arms, active arms. Well, they don't let you settle and crowd that plate too much. They back you away from it. Two balls, no strikes. 2 outs. 4-3. And there's a strike. Three one. Jace Kirkham at the mound. Foul tip. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Strike 3, and that's the ball game. Nick throws his bat. And that's the ball game. Florida High with a 4-3 victory over Leon High. Both teams line up to shake hands. We appreciate you being here for our first baseball telecast. This is Mickey Clayton, the coach. We're here, Florida High Field, with our first baseball telecast of the season. We hope that you enjoyed it. Leon County continues in school. If COVID-19 does not terminate anything, they're allowed to continue to go to school and play their sports. Insights will be able to bring you some more baseball games and some flag football games. It's the Insights High School Game of the Week. This is Mickey Clayton, the coach. We appreciate you being with us, and good night.